Quick thumbs up, quick okay.
Yeah,
either
quick thumbs
one.
up. Yeah. Okay,
Now sitting down.
Ooh, okay, so it's Dan and Slenderman.
Yeah, Slenderman's path to get here, he took out Sheen, he took out BTM TST, and he took out Mokujin.
Yeah, okay, I remember when I was hanging out in the I was just hanging out around the tables around the snack bar earlier, and Xylus was still playing his games, and Blind called out, it's like, Xylus, go play your match, who am I facing? And then it was that name. Xylus just stopped where he was at. It was just like, excuse me?
How many letters?
I mean,
There's an underscore
that
too.
tag is a mouthful, but so this match, this is gonna be interesting to see, because I know Slenderman has played Dan a handful of times. I don't exactly know what their set count is, but I do know that Slenderman works on this matchup quite a lot. I feel like this is one of those characters that is rather hard for Link, so we'll see what happens. Going to Lilat first. That's
not too surprising. It's kind of the best of both worlds in a way. I don't think the platforms, unless you're trying to like do Arrow, I don't think the platforms steal too much. The tilting steals too much away from Link.
Yeah, that's true. And also, Slenderman really isn't an arrow-heavy Link, so that's probably something that just thought, oh, well, that doesn't affect me too much. I can just strike here. And see, one thing that Slenderman likes to do is just kind of play a little bit of a passive style, not go in for too many approaches. He's more content with sitting back and getting his bombs set up, but Dan, he's one of those players where if he gets control early on, it's really hard to wrest it back from him. Nice air dodge there, avoiding the forward air spike.
That should do it.
Ooh,
not quite yet.
If it was tilted down a little bit, further, then it might have, but not quite. Another one that close to the ledge, it will do it though.
For sure.
Oh no, he went too far.
Oh man,
I like
over there, thumbs up.
I like the idea of the forward air trying to cover ledge get up, but it was one of those things where I don't think the fast fall was needed in that scenario. Well, unfortunately, I mean, at this point, all you gotta do is just try to shake it off and move on.
74% here on Dan, and the deficit is growing with every grab here.
Yeah, that's one thing that Slenderman's got to be really careful about is that landing. Dan is a master at catching you in the air. Oh, okay, that was a good call out, and that was a good try. He had the right idea.
On paper, that was fantastic.
Once again, back onto
no, go ahead.
Back onto stage with the forward air. I don't know. I feel like it's a good option, but I feel like it's a Lilat exclusive option only because he lands with the first hit, and it doesn't. And it looks like it's punishable, but Dan just seems to not find something after that.
One thing Dan always likes to do is run up and shield, and if you have a tether grab like Link, it's unbelievably punishable. Just as soon as you see him start to run up, you can land that at least once.
Yeah.
Getting that grab at least once.
So Dan not really having a whole lot of trouble with that first game. Slenderman, I don't know. I feel like probably focus more on bomb setups because Dan was getting up in his face a lot. Like there were moments where just the pressure was too much for Slenderman to even pull bombs. So yeah, maybe somewhere with a little more space like Town and City or Final Destination. Looks like he's opting for Dreamland.
Oh man. He must know something I don't know because this would not have been my pick in this situation.
I mean, tri-platform, it's nice to have the, I feel like tri-platform is, it's nice to have, and also Slenderman was doing some pretty good job, at least challenging Dan in the air, so maybe his idea is that the tri-platform will help him with that aspect of the game.
That could be very true.
Oh, with the tether grab, this is going to hurt. Oh, uses the up B to get out of it. That's actually okay. No, that's actually smart because if he was at if he spaced that really well on that top platform, then he. Oh no.
Oh, okay. Well, see,
nothing stopping that. That's just ouch. Dang. Dan is one of those players where if he gets that, he's ruthless with it. Those jab lock setups are so filthy.
Slenderman trying to claw his way back here. Has some time to set up his bombs and set up his projectiles, but Dan power shielding through quite a bit of them here.
Yeah, Dan has always been really solid with being able to deal with projectiles from any character, so it's one thing that it's just really hard to deal with. Especially like if you deal with a player whose perfect shield game is really good, it doesn't matter if you have all that zoning power. You see that run up, spot dodge, the crack. Oh man, Dan just continues to surprise me every time I see him. Like I would have never think to do that with any character. Like just dang.
Slenderman able to snag a stock here from the jaws of defeat.
Yeah, that up air it is super strong. It also lasts a very long time, so fairly good option to like throw out when your opponent's above you. Oh
okay.
No, he saw. Yeah, he caught the forward air.
Yep.
If he sees, if he sees that he's within range of that, he's just gonna let it rip. So pretty clean 2-0. And Dan's gonna be moving on to winners finals. Slenderman, I don't know. I guess back to the lab, but
well, he's down to losers now. He's still got some life in him in this run.
Oh yeah, and Slenderman is known for his runs in losers. Like low-key, he makes runs when he goes down into losers. Like,
yeah, he's got some chances for some runs here tonight, and I mean, starting pretty late in that area, he's going to be